Taurus. Hello, Taurus. I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Taurus and what does Taurus need to know. Okay, so it looks like someone here may be resisting some kind of a change. But then again, I'm also seeing someone who is tackling this change head on. So there's a very distinct tension between trying to maintain a sort of control over the situation, to preserve something, while at the same time realizing that this is changing, it is inevitable, and embracing the change and knowing that metamorphosis and evolution and transformation are a good thing. Something about this feels forced to me. Okay, the Death card and the Seven of Wands, it's like forcing the change, pushing on something. You know, someone has a choice here and they're making a change. Okay, so there may be some resistance and you're pushing through it. Perhaps within yourself, on the inside, you know deep down you don't really want to have to do this. But at the same time, yeah, the Two of Swords, it's like a dilemma. It's like both at the same time. It's like the tension between these two opposites, where you want to preserve what you've already got, but you want to innovate and grow and evolve beyond certain boundaries or limitations. Interesting. It feels, I'm just getting again and again, I'm getting this message of force and pushing through, overcoming this, probably overcoming some resistance within yourself in order to make some necessary changes so that you can grow and evolve. Okay? Yeah. And you're proving to yourself that you can do this, that you can get what you want, that you can be happy, or you can overcome some kind of difficulty. All right, let's get another spread. That's interesting. Interesting. Let's get another spread. I made a very long Taurus video yesterday, so this one's going to be a little shorter. This is more of like a bonus for you. I just felt called to do that, so we'll do that. If you'd like, you could look at that. Okay, we've got the Emperor here. This is about your own personal power. You are trusting your power. You're tapping into your power. It's an increase of authority and autonomy. Also, there could be an Aries or a powerful masculine here. Yeah, this is building a strong foundation for yourself. And I was just talking about the reading, the long one that I did yesterday for you. That theme came up. You may want to look at that. See if there's a message in there for you. But what I'm seeing is an increase of personal power, building up and growing, building on what you've already established, and evolving into a much more powerful version of yourself. Yeah, okay, so there's a Sagittarius perhaps as well. Interesting. I've got the Star, the Hermit, and the Four of Swords. Let's see. All right, so there's messages about healing and growing and changing. And you're doing this. It's a lot to do with your internal dialogue, your internal situation. Like, how do you feel on the inside? How do you think? Who are you deep down inside? This is growing and coming up. Something coming out, something coming through. It has to do with your spiritual practice. It has to do with meditation and reflection. Taking time for quiet reflection and meditation will help you to be an open channel for the type of future that you are destined to receive in your life. That you are consciously creating. And it's not just that the universe is putting this into your hands. It's that you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing, okay? You are also doing this, consciously creating in alignment with the universe, with Source, with God, with the divine, okay? You are channeling that divine. You are in alignment with that. That's the source of your power. And I think that you realize it. I think the more that you practice your spirituality, the more that you dive into this, the more you realize that your power comes from your alignment with the higher power, with Source. You are connected to the source. And the source is love. Okay? And I see you, whatever you're doing right now, you're doing a really good job. And I think you're doing it yourself and you're doing it quietly. Doing it alone. But there's room for growth, and it comes from within. True growth comes from within. And I think that's what you are tapping into. I'm connecting to somebody who knows this very well, who's come a long way. So you're receiving an opportunity. You're in alignment, all right? You are receiving some kind of opportunity. There's something you are destined to receive. You are on track. You're right on track, Taurus. You're doing great. Yep, and it's coming faster than you might think. And this is really good news. And you're getting a message from a King of Wands. Okay, again, this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coming through again. He was, yeah, oh, interesting, the Ten of Swords. Queen of Wands. All right, so listen, he came up. There's this partner here, all right? You're working on something together. Something has been, you know, not easy. And he came up in the long reading I did for you yesterday. He was there, and I see you in a conversation with him. I see you in an important relationship. This relationship is important. This relationship is meaningful. It's life-changing, or it's, you know, there's something profound about it. And I think that there's a need for both of you to see the other person's point of view. I see that you are becoming closer with this person. You're getting closer. The relationship is becoming deeper. There's a deeper understanding. Not just of how attractive the two of you are together. You're very attractive. There's a magnetic attraction here between the King and Queen of Wands. Very sexy, okay? We see that. That is pretty obvious. And perhaps that's what drew you to each other. I mean, there's chemistry, right? That's important. But I see a deeper level of intimacy and closeness, spiritually and emotionally, and working through some kind of disagreement or problem together is actually bringing you closer. There may have been, you know, some kind of difficulty, problem, question, something needed to be solved. There was a hiccup, you know, there was a road bump, there was something happened. If you'd like more information about that specifically, please check that other reading I did for you yesterday. I went into the whole thing. I spent an hour, you know, and it took that long, and it was important. Yeah, there's the Empress. This is the same message repeating. So I will let you go look at that. But I think it needs to be said again here. The two of you are working together. Okay, so there's something you are doing on your own, by yourself, quietly, taking care of this, finding the light within, finding your own personal strength, your own personal beliefs, and you're coming into contact in a relationship with this person, this masculine fire sign. It could be a man or a woman. Please take it as it resonates for you. It could be anybody, him, her, she, they, whatever. I'm really just trying to communicate the general message for Taurus today. If you'd like personal, specific details, you could email me for a personal, but this person is coming through in their masculine, so, you know, I'm referring to the king as he. There's the Queen of Swords again. She came out too. So, look, this is all about a long-term relationship with this person. It is important. It is profound. There's a higher purpose to this. There's a calling here. You're getting another chance, perhaps a second chance. You're rising up or rising above, rising up out of a situation or rising above a situation together. You are working together with this person on a lifestyle. Okay, we got 333 here again. And 9. So 3s and 8s were important yesterday. There's good news. There's communication coming from this person. You're going to feel a deeper sense of intimacy. There's a lot of affection. There's a lot of growth. And progress is being made in this situation. As you grow within yourself, you will find that your relationships with others are becoming deeper, and specifically with this person. There's a better understanding between the two of you. There's grace and forgiveness. There's acceptance. There's gratitude. There's a lot of giving. There's a lot of generosity here. You're working together to come to some kind of arrangement or agreement about your life. Yeah, this has been difficult. You've had to, it's really challenged your beliefs or your trust. Like, you have had to kind of soften a little bit and open up to this person. And it has not been easy to be open to love, because I think you've been heartbroken in the past. That's who I'm connecting to. Someone who had a hard time opening up to this new love, to this partnership, to this relationship. And so I see you doing the inner work. And as you do that inner work, you're better able to communicate with yourself, first of all, and spirit, of course, the divine. But in alignment with that source energy, you are attracting this person, this counterpart, this relationship. There's something very important about it. I see it becoming better and healthier over time. So yeah, it's like, you know, going to therapy or studying meditation, practicing yoga, putting your intelligence into practice, your knowledge into practice. Learning something about spirituality and then using that knowledge in your real day-to-day life, putting it into practice. So I see that again here today. Personal growth and development, healing, a greater sense of power within yourself, in alignment with a higher calling, a higher purpose, and attracting this partner who you're meant to work with. Yeah, exactly. It's like Taurus, Leo energy here. It's like enlightened. It's a much more enlightened relationship than perhaps you've ever had before. It's balanced and harmonious, and it's really beautiful, and you're going to enjoy this very much. And you're encouraged to, you know, take your time, of course, as much time as you need, but you don't have forever, right? So continue making progress, steadily in, you know, investing in yourself, your own personal fitness, your own personal health, wellness, you know, your own personal peace, at peace within yourself, trusting your own power, knowing yourself. And as you are more secure in that way within yourself, you will be ready to embrace this lover who's coming into your life. And this is like a life-changing relationship. And it's important that you are open about how you feel and where you stand, to clear up any sort of misunderstanding or issues that may have come up. So that's what I see in this today. Very similar to yesterday, but today I just wanted to make this a little shorter than I did before. So I'm going to put this down here actually. This devil keeps wanting to show through. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's about taking your time. There's a strong bond between the two of you, and it's mutual. But there may be some delays, and you have time to get ready for the next phase of your life. And you want to do the right thing. You want to do it the right way. There's a focus on being fair. Oh, the Emperor and the Empress. How did I not see that before? I don't know. It's like balance and fairness and harmony between the masculine and the feminine. Okay, that's what I'm seeing now. So there's a divine counterpart here, and we did see that Queen of Wands as well. Yeah, this person's invested in making you happy, making this work. Something felt destabilizing about this, and I think it's because it brought up a lot of your own personal fears around relationships, and, you know, there was a tension between staying with what is familiar and safe, and maybe being single is very safe, right? It can be, or, you know, something like that. Staying in a preservation mode versus opening up to an innovative mode. There was that tension, and there was some fears, and this is calling on you to face those fears and to invest in what makes you really happy. Giving. There's exaltation here, and giving and generosity, and I don't think you expected this. You just seem like you didn't expect this, you know? Maybe you didn't, but here it is. And it's important for you to know that this person means what they say. So you should too. And say what you mean what you say, and manifest this lifestyle together with your counterpart, your divine counterpart. All right, let's get an oracle of inner peace. We do have the Four of Swords here. Your mantra is, I am at peace within myself. And that's the source. It's that meditative connection, that introspection that you've been doing. Working on your inward focus, right? Looking inward to yourself and allowing yourself to receive love and to be soft and warm. You don't have to be cold and harsh anymore. You don't have to be in your shield. You can lower your shield to this person, and I think that they are going to show you and prove it to you. And they want to come in, and it's like they're not just trying to say what you want to hear, but they are saying a lot of important things to you. This is a very important conversation. And it comes from a place of love and caring. They really care about you, and they want to make it clear that they really do care about you and this connection and your life together. Whatever may have happened in the past, whatever you and them may have spoken about, something, I feel like something came up and it was a painful conversation to have, or it was some kind of almost like an outburst, or like, I don't want to say that, but I felt someone being like upset or triggered and being of a double mind, where they were happy about being in this relationship and in this connection, but they were also afraid, and their fear was causing them to say things and do things that did not necessarily reflect how much they really care. Because if you're afraid someone's going to leave you, for instance, maybe you don't want to open up to that person. Even though you care and you really love them or you really want them, you might act aloof and distant. You might be avoidant because perhaps you've learned in your life that love is dangerous. It's not safe. This person wants to make you feel safe. This person wants to make you feel protected. And I think telling them that you don't feel safe, actually, in a way, I'm actually starting to see, like, if you were to tell them, I don't feel like I can open up because I'm afraid you're going, to leave, or something like this, like, they might try to double down and prove it to you somehow that they're not. And it feels really good, whatever they're doing. Something like that. It doesn't have to be exactly that, but if this is your reading, then you know that this is your story, and so this is your message. Let's get a couple of oracles for you. Let's get one oracle of inner peace. Unshakable inner peace for my Taurus, please. Unshakable inner peace. Yes, yes. This is all about your purpose, all right? Your purpose is personal expansion. How can you be more intentional with your choices and live with more purpose? Intentions and purpose, that's what we're talking about, in alignment with your purpose. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, let's read from the book. Your purpose is personal expansion, and I see that for you. This is what you're doing within yourself. This is your spiritual practice put into your lifestyle. It's not just something that you read in a book. It's something that you do every day. You practice this. Okay, let's read number 18. All right, where is it? Your purpose is personal expansion. So many of us are searching for the one thing that gives us purpose and defines us, the life purpose we think we were born for. Consider that life is the purpose. To live your life more on purpose is the entire reward of your personal journey. Let go of thinking your purpose is just one thing or what you do, and embrace the full expression of yourself, which is your personal expansion. That's what I see here, inward personal expansion, as the purpose of your life. To be yourself, to be, just to be. What if the purpose of existence is just to exist? What if the point of being is just to be? And we can sit in that, and we can let go of all the expectations and all the burdens and all the responsibilities and the pain and the suffering and even the happiness and the pleasure that we were seeking. All desire, let it fall away and just sit in meditation and just be and breathe and let thoughts and feelings come and go. And a lot of thoughts and feelings might come up, but they come up and they go. Just like you breathe in, you breathe out, right? Even just for 5 minutes, this can help to regulate your nervous system, to help you feel more secure within yourself. And when your nervous system is regulated and you are more secure within yourself, you are going to show up better in your best energy for everyone in your life and every relationship that you have. Whether you're single or you're married or you're dating or you've got kids or you've got pets or whatever, whoever, whatever it is, work, friendship, family. When you are centered and secure within yourself through meditation, through your spiritual practice, you are the best version of yourself. You are living in your purpose. And that means you can be the best partner, the best friend, family member, coworker. You'll have better relationships when your nervous system feels better. And I feel very strongly that I'm connecting to somebody who has gone through a lot and who has been on this journey, this personal journey. Okay, let's continue reading. Perhaps you are putting extra pressure on yourself by trying to discover and define yourself and fit into a box. But the things you do are not who you are. The things you do not define you. They don't define you. If you feel called to step into a new career, relationship, or experience, then follow this inner nudge and trust the bigger picture of your life. Yeah, this is about the big picture. Following the inner nudge and seeing the bigger picture. Follow it. This is in alignment, okay, with what you are manifesting. This is it. You're getting it. You're on the way. You're almost there. Okay, you are there. You're there. Okay, hold on. Okay, follow the inner nudge. Trust the bigger picture. Staying connected to your true self will help you to stay balanced and aligned with your values. Instead of focusing on what you should do, allow yourself to do what you truly want. Be unapologetic about your desires and live a life that feels good from the inside out. Feeling good from the inside out, Taurus. That's what this is all about. And living in accordance with your true self, your highest self. The self that is, that just bees, the being within. Who are you underneath all of the layers of life that have built up on top? Like sediment, Make choices that align with your values and your true self will flourish. You've drawn this card as a reminder that your life is perfect as it is right in this moment, and you are a perfect expression within your life. As you dive deeper into living more intentionally, all of your experiences become richer and more rewarding. You can stop second-guessing yourself. Stop second-guessing yourself and step into your personal power by aligning with your intentions. That's what this is all about. Stepping into personal power by aligning with your true intentions. How can I be more intentional with my choices and live with more purpose? That's what you should ask yourself. How can you be more intentional with your choices and live more within your own purpose? Awesome. We love it. I love it. This is so good. There's so much growth. There's so much expansion here. And you're not alone. In fact, I feel like this relationship has triggered you, maybe triggered both of you, to do some serious reflecting on what it is that you want with your life. And who are you really? What do you really value? And you're not going to second guess that anymore. You're going to be real about what you want. You're going to be real about how you feel. You're going to say how you really feel. If you love something, you say it. If you don't love something, you say it. Your only obligation is to be true to yourself here. And this person is going to love that about you. And if somebody doesn't love that about you, they're not your person. Okay, let's get some systems oracle before we go. I got this new deck yesterday, well, the day before, called the System Oracle. Pre-ordered for my birthday. Finally came in the mail. Where's the little book? Hold on, I need the little book. Is it in here? Oh, it's in my bag. 1 second. 1 second. It's right here. All right, let's do this. Yeah, the System Oracle by Daniel Martin Diaz. He did the Enigma deck that I sometimes use. Love it. Love this artist. So good. So let's get one of these. We'll read from the book, and that'll be it. So stay tuned if you'd like to hear that message. One System Oracle for Taurus, please. Gotta do another shuffle. One. Please. Please and thank you. Oh, well, that's two, but I love it. We'll take it. That happened yesterday, too. I was called to get to. Celestial and consciousness. Put them together, celestial consciousness. Interesting. It's giving star. It's giving expansion of consciousness in alignment with your true values and with source energy. Okay, a deeper version of yourself. Let's read. Let's read from the book, number 5 and number 20. Okay, celestial. I feel like I remember what that meant, but I'm going to read it anyway. Because it's giving star, like celestial stars. Higher realms, guidance, inspiration, and divine intervention. The celestial card represents the higher realms of existence and the guidance available to you from unseen forces. This card reminds you to look beyond the material world and trust in the universe's wisdom. The supernatural is a source of inspiration, healing, and divine intervention. When this card appears, it's a sign that your prayers have been heard and assistance is coming. Keep your eyes open for signs and synchronicities as they may hold essential messages from spirit guides or angels. In reverse, this card can talk about being disconnected from the higher self, a lack of divine guidance, and spiritual confusion. So if you've been disconnected, if you've been spiritually confused, you're coming out of that. Look out for signs and synchronicities, meaningful coincidences that are personal to you, that will, it's like direct communication from source. Can you think of anything like that? Perhaps you and this King of Wands character who came out yesterday as well, this important relationship. You and your divine counterpart, your partner here, Emperor and Empress, the both of you. Maybe the two of you have shared some meaningful coincidences. Hard to explain, very personal. Other people probably wouldn't understand. It's not for them to understand. It's for you to understand. You feel it very deeply. You know exactly what it means. Or at least you can see it's pointing you in this direction towards what you really want. This is your prayer being answered. Perhaps you prayed for this a long time ago, and it's finally coming through. You've been through a lot of resistance here. You've overcome a lot of that. Perhaps it's the resistance to change within yourself. That's part of the reason it may have taken longer. I don't know. I'm not blaming you. Obviously, that's not meant to be like a blame or anything. I'm just saying, like, I'm thinking back to the beginning of the reading for some reason when we saw, I was like, is there resistance to change? It just felt like this back and forth, this pushing and pulling, this tension, but ultimately overcoming it and embracing it and realizing that this is inevitable. There's a point of no return. There's no going back. It's something must be dissolved in order to be reformed into something new, and you can embrace that change and you can even overcome it and push through it. And okay, let's read, because we got celestial, which is about your higher realms. You're getting guidance from that. Okay, we see that. Guidance from source. And then let's read number 20. Consciousness, celestial consciousness, awareness, mindfulness, presence, observer, revival. The consciousness card represents the state of pure awareness, the witnessing presence that observes all life without judgment. It invites you to cultivate mindfulness and presence, to become the observer of your thoughts and emotions rather than getting caught up in them. We were talking about that, just be, right? With the Hermit, the Four of Swords and all of this, it's like you're the observer, be the observer, allow it and just observe without judgment. You don't need to condemn yourself. You don't need to judge yourself for what you want or who you are. Just let yourself be and be real, right? And It's not about condemnation. It's about understanding. Okay, hold on. Let's read some more. Don't get caught up in it. So, consciousness reminds you that you are not your mind or your circumstances. You are the vast, eternal awareness in which life unfolds. This card may indicate a time of spiritual awakening. Yes, that's what this is. Or a call to deepen your meditation practice. Yes, the reverse of this is unconsciousness, oblivion, lack of awareness, disconnection from reality. Again, there's that disconnection word, and spiritual slumber. So you may have been disconnected, and now you're coming into more connectedness, a deeper sense of connection. So this is an indication of spiritual awakening and a call to deepen your meditation practice, which we've been talking about the whole time. Your spiritual practice, your meditation practice, putting it into your daily routine, making it a part of your day-to-day life. It's not just something you read about or watch a video. It's your lifestyle. It's your way of life. You're integrating this into your way of life in some kind of way that's going to be personal to you and maybe different for everybody, but you know what I mean. Like you're making this a deeper part of your life, and you're benefiting so much from this. So this is your wake-up call. Perhaps this relationship was a wake-up call for both of you in some ways. But that's what I'm getting. I mean, with the Judgment in the middle here, it's important. This is your spiritual awakening. This is your calling. This is your sign, okay? This is just one sign of many, this reading. This reading is just one sign. But, you know, this reading's probably going to be over soon. It's only about half an hour. I thought it was going to be like 15 minutes, but okay. What do you do after this? How do you take this information? How do you take your spiritual learning and wisdom, everything that you've gained? How do you take that and put it into practice in your life? Think about it. It's something for you to do, something for you to think about. But it's up to you, and it's going to be different for everybody. But that's what I've got for you today, Taurus. This has been your bonus. If you'd like a deeper dive into some of this relationship dynamic, etc., there's a lot more detail in the other one that was twice as long as this. But in any case, that's what I've got for you. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today. And I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.